United States has expressed concern over alleged rigging in the 25 July Pakistan elections. In a response to WION over free and fair elections in Pakistan, a U.S. Foreign Ministry said, and I quote, "We are concerned by reports of constraints placed on freedoms of expression, association and the press leading up to the elections," unquote. The U.S. government has also said it's waiting for official results from Pakistan's Election Commission and observer missions to release their preliminary findings. Some political parties in Pakistan have accused the Election Commission of rigging the polls. Pakistan's election panel has rejected those claims of unfair practices in the elections. Meanwhile, Pakistan's elections oversight body has rejected allegations of poll rigging, saying that the elections were held in a free and fair manner.
जो हमें रिसीव हुए हैं वो 82% हैं, जो रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर्स फील्ड में अनाउंस कर चुके हैं वो 90% हैं। ये 8% का फ़र्क या 5% का फ़र्क इसलिए है कि वो चूँकि पहले अनाउंस कर देते हैं फिर उसके बाद हमें भेजते हैं, तो ये 4-5% का फ़र्क है। जब तक मैं वापस जाऊँगा ये 82% से बढ़ के हो सकता है 90% हो चुका हो।
And WION Siddhant Sibal now joins me from New Delhi. Siddhant, what are the U.S. concerns on constraints put on the Pakistani media?
Americans also reacted on the constraints which have been put. They expressed concern saying that constraints have been put on the press in Pakistan in the lead up to the election, saying that the freedom of expression was put under certain kind of pressure. And I can narrate you 3 cases ahead of the election. One, of course, is the Dawn case in which the Dawn published an interview with former Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who said that 26/11 was a work done in Pakistan by non-state actors. That, of course, miffed up the generals there, and the circulation of that newspaper was tried to stop, especially in army cantonment areas. Second, of course, blackout of Geo television, Geo News specifically, because it seemed that someone in Rawalpindi believed that more content was shown of the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Nawaz Sharif. And finally, abduction of journalists, especially the most famous one was the abduction of Gul Bukhari, who was abducted for a few hours and then, of course, released. But that, of course, was to instill fear in the journalistic community there in Pakistan.
Also, Siddhant, what's the U.S. reaction on Imran Khan's victory in the elections?
Well, the State Department spoke to WION and said that they are willing to work with the new Pakistani government for the stability and security of South Asia. Remember, ties between the US and Pakistan haven't been very good in last few years. The first tweet by the US President Donald Trump this year was on Pakistan, saying the lies and deceit which has been given by Islamabad to Washington is not done. They consider people sitting in Washington as fools. So that was a strong statement. The aid has been cut by Washington to Pakistan, and we have seen even Pakistan trying to do its little bit stuff which it can do to trouble the United States. And it seems more than Pakistan needing Americans, it's the Americans needing the Pakistan, especially for Afghanistan, because all the routes go via Pakistan, and Pakistan has a backing from China.